Welcome to D-Thrill HQ. Today is not just another football day, today is history. The 2026 FIFA World Cup officially begins. The biggest World Cup ever, 48 nations, 104 matches, 3 host countries, millions watching across the world, and match 1, day 1, the first whistle of the entire tournament, belongs to Africa. South Africa versus Mexico, Bafana Bafana versus El Tri at the legendary Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, in front of more than 80,000 voices, a stadium built for football history, a stadium where legends have played, a stadium where pressure does not whisper, it screams. And today, South Africa walks straight into that noise. But listen carefully, this is not just a game, this is not just Group A, this is not just 90 minutes, this is 16 years of waiting, 16 years of pain, 16 years since South Africa last stood on a World Cup pitch. The last time Bafana Bafana played at this level, they were hosts, it was 2010, the Vuvuzelas were loud, the world was watching Africa. Sifiwe Chabalala scored that unforgettable goal against Mexico, and for one moment, the whole continent shook. Now, 16 years later, the story comes full circle. Same opponent, same opening stage, different country, different pressure, same African pride. South Africa are back, and today they are not here to take pictures. They are not here to participate. They are not here to be united to clap for Mexico. They are here to fight. They are here to suffer. They are here to survive. And if Mexico sleep for 1 second, South Africa are here to shock the world. In this video, I'm breaking down everything: the emotion, the key players, Mexico's danger, the tactical battle, the pressure inside the Azteca, and my final prediction. Let's get into it. First, South Africa. Let me start with the man who carries the heartbeat of this team, Ronwen Williams, captain, goalkeeper, leader. This is not just a shot stopper. This is a man who gives belief to everyone in front of him. At the Africa Cup of Nations, Ronwen Williams became a wall. Against Cape Verde, he saved 4 penalties in a single shootout. 4, not 1, not 2, 4. That is not luck, that is mentality, that is preparation, that is ice in the veins. And in a match like this, away from home against Mexico, inside the Azteca, South Africa need a goalkeeper who does not panic. They need a goalkeeper who can slow the game down, a goalkeeper who can look pressure in the face and say, not today. If Mexico dominate possession, Williams will be tested. Crosses, long shots, one-on-ones, set pieces, crowd pressure. Every save will feel bigger than a normal save. Every catch will calm the team. Every minute he wastes will frustrate Mexico. And if this match is still level after 30 minutes, watch the Azteca change, because the home crowd will start expecting, then demanding, then panicking. And that is where Ronwen Williams becomes more than a goalkeeper. He becomes South Africa's emotional shield. Now let's talk about Oswin Appollis. This is the player Mexico must not ignore. 24 years old, quick, direct, brave, a winger who does not need 10 chances to hurt you. During World Cup qualifying, Appollis produced 2 goals and 4 assists. That means when South Africa needed moments, he delivered. And this kind of player is dangerous in exactly this kind of match. Why? Because South Africa may not have 60% possession, they may not control the ball, they may not build slowly from the back for 90 minutes, but they do not need to. They need moments. 1 loose pass, 1 bad touch from Mexico, 1 counter-attack, 1 ball into space, and suddenly Appollis is running at a defender with half the pitch open. That is where Mexico must be careful, because if they push too many players forward too early, Appollis becomes a problem. He can attack from wide, he can drift inside, he can receive between lines, he can carry the ball, he can create, and he can force Mexico to defend backwards. That is huge, because the easiest way to silence a home crowd is not just defending, it is reminding them that their team can also be hurt. Then you have Teboho, Mokoena, the engine, the fighter, the midfield heartbeat. This is the kind of player every serious team needs. He gives South Africa bite, he gives them legs, he gives them balance. When Mexico want rhythm, Mokoena must break it. When Mexico want time, he must take it away. When Mexico want easy passes into dangerous areas, he must close the door. But he is not just there to destroy, he can drive forward, he can strike from distance, he can switch play, he can turn defense into attack. In a game like this, midfield is war. Not beautiful football, war, second balls, loose balls, tackles, pressure, transitions. Who reacts first? Who wants it more? Who is brave enough to take the ball when the whole stadium is screaming? That is where Mokoena matters. Then there's Khuliso Mudau, right back, calm, technical, strong, underrated. This is one of those players casual fans may not talk about enough, but coaches understand his value. Mudau can defend, he can move forward, he can support attacks, he can help South Africa escape pressure. And if South Africa want to hurt Mexico in transition, that right side could be very important. Appollis ahead, Mudau supporting, quick release, fast movements, no overplaying. That is the route, that is the weapon. And then we must talk about Hugo Broos. Because this South Africa team has an identity now. They are not the biggest names at the tournament. They are not full of global superstars. But they are organized, they are disciplined, they are stubborn, and that matters. Broos has built belief. He took South Africa to third place at AFCON. He qualified them for the World Cup. And now, at 74 years old, he walks into the Azteca for what feels like a full circle moment. This is a coach who knows the stage. He knows Mexico. He knows pressure. He knows what it means to be an underdog in a stadium that expects you to fold. But South Africa cannot be emotional for the wrong reasons today. They must be emotional with discipline. No silly fouls, no early yellow cards, no panic clearances, no arguing with the referee, no losing shape because the crowd is loud. The first mission is simple: survive the first wave, because Mexico will come fast. They will want an early goal. They will want the crowd jumping. They will want South Africa to feel small. That is the trap. South Africa must refuse the trap. First 15 minutes, but stay compact. First 20 minutes, no cheap mistakes. First 30 minutes, but keep Mexico frustrated. Because if it is still 0-0 after 30 minutes, the pressure begins to move. At kickoff, the pressure is on South Africa. After 30 minutes, the pressure starts moving toward Mexico. After 60 minutes, if it is still level, the pressure becomes heavy. And that is when the Azteca can become a dangerous place for the home team too. Now let's talk about Mexico, because let's be honest, this is a brutal opening match for South Africa. Mexico are at home. Mexico know the stadium. Mexico know the altitude. Mexico know the atmosphere. Mexico know the expectation. And Mexico will believe this is their game to win. They have pace. They have technical players. They have experience. They have the crowd. And they have something very dangerous: national pressure. For Mexico, a draw in the opener would feel like a failure. For South Africa, a draw would feel like a statement. That difference matters. Mexico will be expected to attack, expected to dominate, expected to win, but expectation can become a cage. If Mexico score early, it becomes a party. If they do not score early, it becomes tension. And South Africa must feed that tension, slow the game, break the rhythm, win fouls, take time on throw-ins, make Mexico restart again and again, force them wide. Do not let them play through the middle. Do not let the crowd create chaos. Keep the game ugly if necessary, because this is not about looking pretty. This is about getting a result. The tactical battle is clear. South Africa must defend compact, no high line, no unnecessary space behind the defense. Mexico will want runners. They will want wide overloads. They will want crosses. They will want quick combinations around the box. South Africa must stay narrow when needed, shift together, move as one block, protect the central areas, let Mexico have the ball where it cannot hurt them. Then, when South Africa win it back, there can be no hesitation. One pass, two passes, go. Find Appollis, find a runner, find a wide channel, attack the space Mexico leaves behind. This game will not be won by South Africa having more of the ball. It will be won by South Africa using the ball better when they finally get it. And set pieces, this is where I want Bafana Bafana to believe. Because in World Cup football, one corner can change a country's story. One free kick, one second ball, one header, one mistake. That is all it takes. South Africa must attack every set piece like it is a final. Every corner must feel like a chance. Every free kick must be delivered with purpose. Every rebound must be hunted. Because Mexico may control possession, but set pieces are equalizers. Set pieces do not care who is favorite. Set pieces do not care who has the louder crowd. Set pieces only ask one question: who wants first contact? Now here are my keys to the match. Key number 1. Ronwen Williams must own the box. If Mexico start crossing, Williams must command everything. Punch it, catch it, shout, organize, lead. Key number 2. South Africa must keep 11 men on the pitch. No reckless tackles, no emotional fouls, no early red card drama. You cannot give Mexico and the Azteca extra fuel. Key number 3, the first 30 minutes must be controlled suffering. Yes, South Africa may suffer, but suffer with structure, suffer together, suffer intelligently. Key number 4, Appollis must be brave. When he gets the ball, he cannot play scared. Run at them, force fouls, force corners, make Mexico defend. Key number 5, South Africa must believe they belong. This is the World Cup. No one gives you respect. You take it. Now my bold predictions. Prediction 1, Ronwen Williams makes at least 2 huge saves. Not normal saves, huge saves. The kind that make the camera cut to Mexican fans holding their heads. Prediction 2, Mexico dominate the ball, but South Africa create the clearer counter-attacking moment in the first half. Prediction 3, the match goes into halftime level, and when that happens, the entire feeling of the game changes. Prediction 4, South Africa score from either a transition or a set piece. And my final score prediction, Mexico 1, South Africa 1. A draw, Bafana Bafana leave the Azteca with a point, and Africa celebrates it like a warning shot to the world, because this is bigger than South Africa. This is Africa's first statement at the 2026 World Cup. Nigeria may not be here, but Africa is here. Morocco is here. Senegal is here. Egypt is here. Cameroon is here. Algeria is here. Mali is here. Tunisia is here, DR Congo is here, South Africa is here, and when one African team steps onto that pitch, the whole continent feels it. So to Bafana Bafana, do not shrink, do not fear the noise, do not respect Mexico too much, respect the stage, respect the badge, respect the moment, but do not bow. Because 16 years is a long time to wait just to be afraid. This is your return, this is your stage, this is your chance to remind the world that African football does not come to the World Cup quietly. We come with pain, we come with rhythm, we come with history, we come with pride. And today, Africa is watching. South Africa, go and make them uncomfortable. Go and make the Azteca nervous. Go and make Mexico work for every inch. Go and make every African fan believe from match 1. Screenshot this prediction. Mexico 1, South Africa 1. Come back after the final whistle. And if you are not already following the Trill HQ, do it now. Because this is only the beginning. 104 matches, 9 African nations, every African team, every match, every moment, no filter, pure thrill. The World Cup starts now. Africa is on the pitch. Let's go Bafana Bafana.